From the outside, it's easy to dislike the Bentley Continental GT3-R. It's nearly $150,000 more expensive than a base Conti GT V-8. It's the high-performance model but makes 34 fewer horsepower than the W12 powered Speed. It's the lightweight version, but it weighs 4,937 pounds. But climb inside, and it's easy to like the GT3-R. Its 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8, which makes 500 horsepower in the basic Continental GT, cranks out an additional 92 horses with surprising ease. Nominal output is 572 horsepower and 516 lb-ft, but in case you need to get from a standstill to 135 miles per hour in a hurry, it'll make 592 and 553 for up to 15 seconds. Even if it is for a limited time only, 148 horsepower per liter is impressive output. There's no noticeable increase in lag, and the engine even lunges for redline with a little extra push between 6,000 revolutions per minute and the fuel cutoff at 6,800. The turbos definitely aren't running out of breath at high speeds. The violence and sound of an old Batman comic, the resultant acceleration is explosive. Speed builds so fast that, if you have the GT3-R in manual mode, you need to pull the upshift paddle as the tech needle sweeps past 5,000 in first gear, because it can smack into the limiter the merest fraction of a second after that. There's a good deal of squat, and the steering goes light as this big boy blasts from 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds. The quarter mile takes only 11.6 seconds and passes at 122 miles per hour. The launch is a triumph of all-wheel drive over mass, but even above 60 miles per hour, the Bentley keeps pace with the 640 horsepower Dodge Viper SRT, a car that's nearly 1,600 pounds lighter. That acceleration is also a triumph of gearing. Not only does the car hit 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds, it grams 2 shifts into that span. The ZF8 Speed is programmed for quicker shifts in this car, and it delivers. Like an increasing number of performance cars today, the GT3-R is engineered to burble and pop on engine overrun. Sometimes it's a 21-gun salute, sometimes a 24. Other times it's just 13 or 4, or maybe just one big field can boom and a couple of pea-shooter pops, but each time the driver breathes off the throttle, he's rewarded with a little race car fanfare. It's charmingly uncouth in, say, a Jaguar type. But in a $341,000 Bentley, it's the equivalent of a carbon fiber interior with lizard green leather accents. Taste? These people eat fish eggs. Did we mention that the GT3-R also has a carbon fiber interior with lizard green leather accents? The concept of lightweighting something that weighs more than 5,000 pounds is kind of ludicrous, like installing carbon fiber door panels in your Kenworth. But Bentley did manage not only to cut 200 plus pounds from the V8 Conti, it also ditched the back seat, preventing you from loading in another 200 or so pounds of whatever. And the door panels are cool, a huge expanse of black weave punctuated with green quilted suede inserts. That green is also picked up by accents on the seats, dash, and center console. Meanwhile, GT3-R script on the fender, rear quarter, sill plates, floor mats, headrests, and dashboard remind that this is the really expensive Continental. It's unique but of questionable taste. Then again, most things that cost this much are of questionable taste. What's not a question but a surprising reality is the magic that Bentley's chassis team worked on a vehicle that still weighs very nearly 2.5 tons. Its agility transcends its mass and bulk with a neutral balance and responsiveness more befitting something carrying about 2,000 fewer pounds, say, the actual GT3 race car. But with a powered 27535ZR21 Pirelli P0 at each corner, the R's lift throttle oversteer is easy to catch and revector down the next straight. Bentley has thus far enjoyed a fair measure of success campaigning the GT3 racer in Asia, Europe, and North America. The company is limiting import of the GT3-R and will sell only 99 of them to its wealthiest and most dedicated fans in the US. Each of those buyers will find it easy to like their new toy.